Yo, yo, yo. What is up, chat? Got some stuff to talk about today. A few things to talk about. I haven't been streaming a long time. Sorry, boys. Had a uni assignment to finish. Dude, I feel like uni ain't even worth it, chat. I'm gonna be real. I feel like uni is such a waste of time nowadays. I feel like, I don't know. Like, I'm still probably gonna do it. Because it is, at the end of the day, like a fail-safe. But hey, to say uni is like, oh my god, it's so drag, dude. Uni's so drag. It makes me tired, boys. It does. It makes me tired. But yeah, we have a few things to react to. We have Pokemon Legends, Zeta A. You know what? You know what we're probably gonna do? Yeah, let's just watch this. I want to see if they actually changed anything in Pokemon though. That's what we're looking for. Something new. If it's gonna be the same game, dude. Oh my days. If it's gonna be the same game, I don't even know if I want to get it. First off, what the hell are these graphics? It's like they put no effort into changing the way the game looks. It more or less looks the same. This is on the Switch, yeah? I don't know if the Switch like impacts anything or whatever. Like I don't know if the Switch is like capped in hardware, you know what I'm saying? It looks the same, bro. God damn. It looks the exact same. Wait, is it my graphics? Nay, that's the max. It literally looks the same, chat. What? They're not making new ones? They're the same ones? They've ran out of ideas. Okay. Are we playing Mario, dude? What? Dude, what is this platforming? Platforming in Pokemon. I don't know. Chat, okay, that's new. That's new. That's new. Okay. I feel like people are still gonna buy this. I feel like they're still gonna make a lot of money. There's no way this costs a lot of money to make, chat. There's no way. It looks so lackluster. But why he has a green butthole? Why they make the butthole green? Why they even give it a butthole, dude? What the hell? What? Was? Was? Ah, let's look at the gameplay trailer. We'll probably play Rivals after this. I don't know, chat. I think it's the exact same game, I'm gonna be honest. It doesn't look like any different. The only thing that I see is new is like, it looks more like vertical, I guess. But I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I wish Game Freak did something new. This, you know what this looks like? Literally looks the same of like what a normal Pokemon game looks like. There's like nothing different.
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist,
Was? Alright, this is new. This part is new.
You can catch Pokemon here.
Pokemon.
But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easily.
Where the hell are all these like... Dude, where are all these bots coming from, man?
When night falls, the city's aura transforms. highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament. The ZA Royale.
I don't understand, chat.
Players await and a surprise attack.
So they added Battle Royale to Pokemon, man.
And you'll land a
This is
surprise.
so stupid.
During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key.
They do everything except add the things that people want. Like, it's so... What?
And with Mega Evolution,
Dude, they're like 5 years late to the Battle Royale meta, bro.
some Pokemon can power up.
They're
even
so late.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Okay. I guess that's like
Reach the top.
kind of new.
Said to have a wish granted.
I don't know, chat. I don't think... I'm gonna be real, I don't think I'm gonna get this game.
Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting. To
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get this game.
What will you find on your adventure?
It did. It did. It literally just looks like the exact same. The only thing that's different is that there's a Battle Royale now. Like, what? What? Alright, let's go play... Again, Marvel Rivals, chat. I play this game. It's like... See what it is, chat. Climbing back to GM, boys. I don't know... Dude. I don't know if I want to, like... It's either we are... Dude, I don't know if I want to play Emma Frost. Or if I want to play... Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger's not bad, it's just, you know? Was?
Ugh. I know, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the new Pokemon game's kind of ass.
Like, judging from what it looks like it's gonna be terrible. It is gonna be terrible. That's the mood that I get. That's the mood that I get, chat. I want to see if there's anything else we can watch. Young Thug, Money on Money, featuring Future. We'll watch that later, chat. We'll watch that later. Dude, hurry up, man. Why is the game, like, taking so long to launch? Jesus. Who should we listen to? Big X the plug. Daily Mix number 5.
It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I tell the G, yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega, bitch. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How they get a nigga gone? Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird niggas' hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I make niggas mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I tell the G, yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all
God damn!
turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you
Dude, look at the die physics, chat.
send them off. Take a risk.
Oh! Dude, no way. No way. You go back. Oh, dude, look at that. Damn. 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 Dude, chat, I really want to get this skin. Oh my god. Ooh. Smash. Say like it is, boys. Where's that? Look at this in. That's so cool. I wonder if I'm surprised they didn't have an Emma Frost skin in this one. At least the blue skins are a lot better, bro. I can't believe this is a blue skin. I thought this would be a purple one. But it's blue. And it looks pretty nice. Same with these ones. I thought these ones would have been purple as well. But they're blue. Because the Penny one was pretty much a reskin. Like, it wasn't even like... Where's Penny? Her one, yeah, like this is a reskin. Like, this doesn't add anything new, you know? Let me check. Yeah, like it's literally just a recolor. But then the Lunar Snow one, like this is actually different, you know? Oh, this one doesn't even look that bad. Damn, I kind of want this one. God damn. Dude, Rivals know what they're doing. Rivals know what they're doing. Oh! Huh? Yeah, this one's a reskin. Like, this makes sense for this being blue. This makes sense. But then, Lunar Snow, this doesn't make sense. Like, it's not just a reskin. Oh my god. It's not just a reskin, you know what I mean, chat? Same as this one. Like, there's actually quite a lot of difference. Whoa! Dude, the titties are like sagging. Interesting. Very interesting, very interesting. We can go tank or support. Dude, I'm not playing DPS, man. DPS is like the worst role in this goddamn game, and it's so terrible. Oh my god. You kidding me? Yo.
Now, who am I gonna banish for this match?
I don't care about bans. We'll do a little bit of reaction after as well, I reckon. Heartbreak. Did you make my earthquake?
Pick your hero.
You make my earthquake.
I'm not judging.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know if I like... What? Interesting. Bro, I don't know if I can... Solo tank is Emma Frost, no? Yes. That's good, that's good. My chat. So in love, so in love.
I proudly wear the axe.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I wonder if you can jump up on the... Oh! Okay. Is this the Krakoa map? Does that work? Easy.
Battle starts in 5,
Easy game.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like the new Pokemon games isn't going to perform well, but we'll see. Unless it's already out.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Mission area is
Oh, I missed.
Another senseless battle over.
Fuck! I missed! I missed again! Oh my god, my tracking is so bad. My tracking is so bad. What?
I was fine, thank you.
you captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Your powers are mine!
I am ready to put on a show.
What? Nay! Dude. No way, man. She got away 1 HP. That's so unlucky. Maybe I should have done E, right click, and then auto attack her to death. That might have been a bit better. Dude, the Emafrost is playing so much better than me, bro. I'm playing so terribly right now, chat. Say it like it is. I'm playing quite awfully.
I was fine, thank you.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Ah! I wasted it! I wasted it!
Some uninvited guests.
I missed again! Dude, I don't think I've landed a single E this game.
Your team's capture progress is past the halfway point.
Oh, I can't believe I got away from him.
I am ready to put on a show.
What? Dude, I swear. Dude, I swear I was behind the thing, no? It's probably like a piece of my leg sticking out. No, I'm playing so bad right now, chat. Say it like it is, I'm playing so awfully. I might go Thor. I'm playing so bad.
Hell to save Asgard.
They're winning, but you've still got a chance.
Playing so bad.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
It's the Iron Fist! I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what diff it is. I think Loki is like a bit of a team diff. I'm gonna be honest. It's a bit of a team diff. I feel like it's only the healers actually doing something this game. I feel like I'm doing jack shit. I feel like I'm doing nothing. I feel so useless. We're tech here, boys. Let's go. Let's go! Oh my god. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! So good. Switching off Emma Frost was a good play. I don't know what was going on when I was playing her. It was like diseased playstyle.
Waterman.
Ah! What the f— I swear I was nowhere near that! Oh my god, that singular ult killed her. I can't help but feel like she's being useless. I feel like you're just feeding them damage, no? Because you already have ult. You're not getting any kills. What the hell? Did it disappear? Interesting. Clear fist! What? It was only her, dude. Oh my god. I feel like this Squirrel Girl is gonna do like most damage, but like zero final hits. I can't help but feel like she's just feeding the Rocket and the Luna. Free ult charge. That's what I feel like.
This is real firepower!
Nice! Oh, winnable! Winnable, winnable, winnable. Winnable. So winnable. I can't catch him. What? Dude, this screw girl's not doing anything, man.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
This screw girl has done nothing all game. Oh my god. Bro, she has done nothing. I wanna see her damage. I wanna see her damage. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't play perfectly that game either, but she's doing nothing. Nay. 14. $14.5k damage. She was feeding the enemy healers. Oh my god. This screw girl was feeding them. That's why they had ult every single time we attacked. They just kept swapping it between the two. They kept getting ult almost instantly. Oh my god. 14.5k damage. 4 kills. That's ridiculous. It took her dealing 3k damage to get a single kill. That's mental. That's so mental, chat. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, say this is a blue. Like, this makes sense. It's a reskin, yeah. Oh, he has mushrooms. Like this. I feel like this one should be purple, no? Because actually, like, there's stuff that's different about him. Like, he has barbed wire. Carved Traveler. What the f... Base on me. Family. Rocket Raccoon. Ask? Ask what? Huh? I don't understand. I don't understand what the game's trying to say.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Oh my god, you're kidding me. Brothers, please, can we not have 4 DPS? I beg, I beg. I'll do anything. I'll do anything. I'll do anything, please. I feel like having 4 DPS. I feel like you can have like four of a lot, but I feel like you can't have 4 DPS. I feel like 4 DPS is kind of impossible to win the game. Cause DPS, if they don't have tanks, then they take all the damage. And as a healer, you can't heal that damage instantly. It takes time. So it's like, I feel like it's one of those things that are very difficult. I don't know if I'd like having Black Widow though, I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't know if I like that.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Okay. I don't know if I should go Emma Frost or Thor. I might go Thor. I don't know. Oh, we need another tank. What? I don't know if I like Loki being tank. Oh. I mean, Loki is healer. I don't know. I feel like hey, I'll give him the chance, but I feel like most Loki players, like, you can have a really good one, or you can have like, I feel like there's no in between for Loki players. Like, either they're just crazy and cracked as a game, or they're just like terrible. and they don't know what the hell's going on. Because I've seen some crazy Loki players. They're like the really noticeable ones, but you never, ever like take notice of other ones. You only take notice of the like really good ones, and then all the other ones are like side characters. I've never seen a Loki that like has done alright. It's either very like amazing or really bad. I've never seen a mediocre one in low elos. In high elos, there's a lot more mediocrity, but I feel like in low elos, it's like very bipolar. You can have really amazing or really bad. That's what I think. Oh, the healing. I would like my team to tell me when Black Panther is coming. That'd be very good information. What? What? I feel like I shouldn't have pushed up. I feel like I should have just tried to kill Penny then. The healers are healing so much, man. It's like every time I damage Penny, she's like doesn't lose anything. She heals it all back up. Oh, huge, huge! Oh my god, that was amazing. Good job, good job, Doctor Strange. Very good, very good. Dude, oh my days, that was an amazing ulti. But it kind of sucks though, because this location of the point is not very good. See, like they come there, they immediately have high ground. I want to get to that cloak. Damn. I feel like I might go Emma Frost here. Because Penny's a huge target. Might be worth changing. What the f- I might go Penny, dude. Is she dead? Oh my gosh, she did die. Boom! Cloak and Dagger used to ult the enemy. I might go Penny. Just for the Black Panther. What? You can headshot on Penny? I would like to kill him. Human Torch 1! Human Torch 1! Toys! Yes! Can he get headshot now? I think that must be new, no?
Only 60 seconds left. They've got a lock on them.
Goodness no, nice. Good shit, boys. Oh my days. Dude, I'm playing so bad. Oh my days. I'm playing so bad, chat.
But where? This is gonna hurt. He stopped them in their tracks.
They swapped out Black Panther, which is pretty good.
Us against the world. Time for some fireworks. Rachel, we're only down to 30 seconds. I am ready to put on a show.
Let's double.
They're down.
What? Why am I so slow?
This is gonna hurt. Better stop that vehicle. We're the final 10 seconds. They've made it halfway. Stop them. Here comes trouble. This is gonna hurt. It's time.
Fuck! I thought the spiders were gonna do more damage. That's my bad. I can't play that terribly. I'm playing so bad, chat. I'm playing so bad today. I'm playing so bad. Oh my days. I'm playing like ass. I don't know what's going on.
Time to switch things
I don't know what's going on.
including which side you're on. I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope we need a top-notch team to win this one. Round two, go!
I'm playing so bad, chat. I think right now the only thing I'm good for is just face tanking.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like I haven't done anything this game. I feel like I'm useless. Like 8 and 4, like that's disgusting behavior. Disgusting.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do
I'm
is
bothered.
capture the mission.
I don't want to listen to music anymore. The big gym. The big gym.
I suppose that helps.
Why did I eat him when his shield was up? What? Nice. So good.
I was fine, but thank you. There's a shooter on the scene.
There's only 2 people on point, boys. 3 people, 3 people. Oh, my tracking is so bad today. Good shit. Oh my days. Oh my days. So bad.
Healing would be helpful.
What? Where'd she go?
Someone's aiming for us.
Oh! What? Of course she's at 1 HP, man. It always happens. It always happens. Every game.
You turned against your people, Namor, and you paid the price.
I'm ready to unleash my mystic power.
Time for my
Someone's shooting
biggest
from
hit.
afar. Coward.
The eye is open.
Healing the power.
Twah! I kicked him away from the thing.
Disappear!
That's a big fat, my bad.
A nice deep freeze.
Oh, Doctor Strange is healing. Nice. Oh my days. Get the little gremlin off me, man.
You did your part, I suppose.
Damn. Nice. That was a pretty decent comeback
2,
from me.
1.
The team wins. I was playing pretty badly.
Another epic victory.
I'm gonna be honest, I was playing pretty badly that game. I'm gonna be real. Alright, I reckon we have a little break, chat. Let's listen to this. Young Thug, Money on Money, featuring Future. Very interesting stuff. No, I'm not too late. Reaction. Let's go. Money on Money by Young Thug. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. I thought Young Thug was in jail. Wasn't he in jail? Or he was being convicted of something. Money on Money. Like a horror movie. Oh, Lamborghini. They're breaking the Lamborghini? What? Dude. Why would you do that to a Lambo? Ridiculous. Okay, okay. Has he gotten fatter? Why does he look so different? Oh no, he hasn't. Maybe. I feel like Young Thug has gained a little bit of weight, no? I feel like he has.
We want the same mud, not the green, my nigga, the same mud. Mommy, you a thigh. I don't want shots. Brother, you a rat. My brother. Twin, you a pet. Ran through sex. Hey, Louis V. Slacks.
I mean, it's okay. I don't think it's like... I'm gonna be honest, chat. I don't think it's too good. I think it's like 6 out of 10. Hope you never stop rapping. I think it's like, yeah, 6 out of 10. I feel like that's fine. I don't know, chat.
Swim pool heated.
Maybe it changes.
Trying to eat it. Shawty, you can beat it. Drink 2 liter, ride a 2-seater, round with an eater. Calling me Poppy, I'm calling her mommy and senorita. I ain't been cocky, but I've been putting on.
I mean, it's fine.
Fuck me good or
It's
first
fine.
day, a nigga might
So far, it's fine.
blowing money fast like a fucking cheetah. I've been in the trenches filled with hyenas. Boo got a spider, whip that bitch from the side. Money on money, these millions you dig. I'm spending this shit on my bitch and my
Okay.
I'm sending the bitch, not the beans. Motherfucker,
Yes, he has gained a bit of weight. He has a belly.
I don't want you gonna do nothing if I gotta beat
How old is Young Thug? 33. Oh, he's not even that old.
These fuck niggas telling for nothing and I gotta beat them.
Whatever. I don't know, chat. I'm not very impressed by this so far. I'm gonna be honest. I think 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10 is very appropriate for this one.
Fuck this little bitch last night in this morning, but I don't know the name of. She told that pussy she don't know nothing about him and they fuck this fame up.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when comparing this to the recent Lil Tecca song that came out, I feel like this is pretty stale. It's fine.
You identify my bitches with AP.
Again, to each their own, but I feel like
She ain't got an AP, she is not mine. You cold. He cold. She belongs to the streets.
Spoil little bitch went petty. Close those snakes.
oh, Rich Brian made a new song too. Well, listen to this one. I like Rich Brian. Perhaps there's a little bit of bias there. What the? Let me see. I feel like Rich Brian has lost weight. I don't know why the weight is like sticking out to me. I don't know why I'm focusing on that so much. Ooh, they're like Asian John Pork. Oh, that guy has a beak. What the hell? How'd they do that? CGI? Ooh. I like the beat though. Interesting. So far this song is a good 7 or 8. It's pretty... It's alright, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's too late for 2024, my friend. Ooh. What the f... How'd she do that? What? She got up and down. How did she do that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
Need you to get the fuck out of my life. I got my issues. No, I do not need butterflies. It come with a price. Don't wanna hear no, can you try it for me? All your hoes too shy to me. He didn't get a new vibes really. I ain't been in one fight, but he gon' bleed over my bitch. Had to taste of real love, but I wasn't ready for all that shit. Yeah, my type's
That's crazy. What is this like? I feel like I'm sinning by watching these visuals. This song is fine, chat. I reckon 7 is like a solid score for this song. It's fine. It's decent. It's not bad. Oh, dude, I feel like I feel like I'm sinning. I feel like when I'm watching these visuals, I'm like I'm witnessing something bad. You know what? I might bump this song back to an 8. The ending is pretty good. Has Joji made a new song yet? I feel like Rich Brian is really carrying 88 Rising here nowadays. His Sailor album was really good. I like that. His Sailor album was very good. Pandemonium World Tour Antics tickets on. Yeah, like he hasn't made a song in 2 years, chat. What is this guy doing? What is he doing? What is he doing, chatters? What is he doing? He's smoking. Anyway, let's have a look at default voice for a little bit, I reckon. Scapper. Who's Tokyo Official? Can you take the name of a city? You cannot know the city is trademarked. How can you be an artist and call yourself Tokyo, but there's a city called Tokyo? Is the city not trademarked? Are you not allowed to do that?
Oh my god. You know what? I'll give her the pass.
This is not what Japanese sounds like. Why is her name Tokyo, but she's talking not in Japanese? What?
La faccia santa, bella quanto basta in tasca c'ho la lasca. Sto in giro con gente chic, con la 9 dentro i jeans, non ho casa mon ami, 20k.
Is this Italian? Or is this Spanish? This is Spanish, no?
$1,000,000 baby bitch, ero zero, non ho fatto la puttana, ho sputato sangue in strada, a volte ho fatto.
I don't know. I don't know what she's saying, chat. I don't know what she's saying. Alright, let's go. They're getting nervous over this.
Account just posted a video of
Bro, what?
all the undocumented
Dude, they put illegal aliens. They put their mugshots in front of the White House. That's crazy.
for the most indefensible crimes possible.
That's crazy.
To MSNBC.
Are these like people who are convicted though? Because I feel like if they're convicted, it doesn't matter. It's like whatever.
Unauthorized immigrants who have been arrested for violent crimes. You can see them there. They put them up on the driveway of the White House. If you look here, that's the West Wing just at the forefront. But what's particularly noteworthy about this location is it is right directly behind.
Why'd they blur it?
Driveway.
If they've already been convicted, who cares?
Look here, that's the West Wing just at the forefront. But what's particularly noteworthy about this location,
who cares, man?
Is it is right directly behind the positions where TV correspondents do their hits from the White House.
Dude, they want every media to catch it, bro.
No matter what network you're on,
that's fair.
That includes.
I don't know, dude. I feel like as soon as you commit a crime, I feel like your right to privacy to an extent is already like taken away.
MSNBC.
But then would it be considered a right? I feel like it would be considered a privilege at that point, wouldn't it?
If you're doing a hit from the White House,
because the point of a right is that you can't take it away.
Now, those pictures will be behind you.
So MSNBC
Yeah,
is an angry.
I mean, who cares, bro? I feel like it's anything worse than stealing. I feel like that's.
Who cares,
Yeah,
bro?
all these
But then again, for stealing, I feel like it depends. Like if it's a candy bar, who cares?
horrendous crimes committed that were completely avoidable by having a secure border. They're only upset that these
I don't understand how you can hate that.
tropes will be in the backdrop of whenever they try to tell you that Trump's policies are a bad thing. So they immediately go back into their desperate attempts at propaganda.
I feel like this
I
one's
would
fine.
encourage those individuals that have that as a backshot to blur those people out. The job of journalism is to ensure that we are presenting the facts, that we are.
I feel like journalists nowadays don't really do that. I don't know. Because the way this woman is framing it is that, oh, journalists only present facts, but then I feel like in terms of very recent years, I feel like journalists have been doing the opposite. I feel like they've been lying a lot.
Cross-referencing. We know that PolyFact actually checked the Trump administration because of an earlier picture that they released on Kilmer, recognizing that it was altered, that it was false, that they had placed gang signs on him.
If this is true, then that's bad.
Gang signs, tattoos on him that weren't real.
And let's be clear, they keep on saying he was using an altered image of the wrongfully deported man's hand, as they keep repeating wrongfully or mistakenly, when the only mistake was he wasn't sent away sooner. But just because the crowdfunding picture covered up the gang tattoos doesn't mean he didn't actually have them.
Oh!
The media's just saying altered because they added the text MS-13 to the
True.
image, which was just there to inform
If that is true, that's pretty shameless on the media's part.
gang members what each of the symbols represent. But the corporate dinosaur media is hoping you're just
If it is true, then it's shameless on the president's part.
stupid enough to not understand that. And speaking of stupid enough, Reddit is freaking out over the quote alleged.
How is this propaganda posters though? Do we know that it's alleged?
Crimes posters, crying that the taxpayer paid for this, and Doge isn't cutting wasteful spending, as they're suddenly upset over a couple hundred color posters, but had nothing to say over the $20 million that went to Iraqi Sesame Street or the other equally insane things that Doge discovered, which makes me believe Reddit replies aren't actual people, but paid for AI bots, as it keeps seeing the same upvoted posts about.
This is what I think as well. Because I refuse to believe that any Twitter post that's like, because back when the African American that killed the white guy, stabbed him with the knife, I refuse to believe that those tweets were getting 10,000 likes, where the person was like being like, oh, the guy had a right to stab him, or some dumb stuff like that. I refuse to believe that 10,000 people agreed with that statement.
Trashy like Trump's base,
I refuse.
The White House used to have dignity and statesmanship. Yes, the Biden years where mascots twerked on Easter Sunday, that held pride parties where the invited guests.
This is the part where I reckon this is the reason why I think the Democrats lost. These series of stuff right here, bro.
Biden years where mascots.
Cause like it's so shameless, where it's like you can fully disrespect Catholic tradition, but then as soon as it comes to other traditions, you're not allowed to disrespect it. Like, oh yeah, Catholic traditions, yeah, we can make fun of it. But then any other religion that we do it to, you know what, that's fine. I feel like that's so stupid. That's so dumb. I'm on the position that you can make fun of all religions. I make fun of Catholicism, and I'm a Catholic sometimes. But I think it's fully okay to make fun of every religion. I make fun of Buddhists for being like hippies, bro. And I make fun of Hinduism for worshipping cows, bro. Like, who cares? And I feel like you can do the same thing with the Muslim faith as well, bro. Like, the point is that if you make fun of one religion, you should be able to do it to all.
That's twerked on Easter Sunday, that held pride parties where the invited guests.
But that one is just distasteful,
On
though.
Easter Sunday, that held pride parties where the invited guests stripped their clothes off, and others left.
Yeah, like that
behind
part's
their
pretty weird.
Party substances that mysteriously nobody knows who left behind there. And again, their arguments hold no consistency or values. It's just whatever the Trump administration does needs to be.
I don't understand
attacked,
why they're
up to
mad
and
about the
including
convicted
arresting people that
illegal
commit violent crimes.
illegal migrants, though.
As MSNBC
Because they're illegal.
can blur out their faces,
Get them out of here,
and
bro.
Reddit replies can push this trashy narrative, but they can't refute that these crimes actually occurred. They'll just put out posts claiming, if we deport MAGA men and replace them with immigrants, violent crime would drop 70%, and crimes against women and kids would be
It's like,
zero.
dude, it's crazy that she's saying that, but like not citing any facts, not citing where she's getting the statistics or anything like that. She's just saying it, dude.
Ignoring all 100 ICE arrests
She's just
made
saying it.
recently, and more importantly, the liberal judge that was arrested for helping the migrant that has a similar criminal history. And absolutely nobody is arguing that every single migrant is doing this, But why is it whenever it does, the left not only insists on ignoring it, they sometimes champion them by fundraising hundreds of thousands of dollars, with Democrat politicians flying out to El Salvador to demand their release? And does the liberal media call them out? No, they again try to mislead their viewers.
This is what I mean, bro. Like, I hate journalism nowadays because I feel like it's so politically biased. Because if I get all my news from like one source, it's so hard because that source actually like, because if it's left-wing media, right, then they only report on things that make the right look bad or no side look bad, but they don't report on things that make the left side look bad. And then for the right side, it's the same thing. They only report on what the left gets made to look bad. Like, bro, you know what I mean? I feel like if it's left-wing media, they'll report on white crime, and I feel like if it's a right-wing media, they'll report on every other crime type of thing. Like, there's no media outlet where you can get all of it, unbiased. That's my problem, bro. Because I feel like if you get all your news source from one source, then obviously you're gonna get like red pilled into whatever side. You know what I'm saying?
Them is a 4-year-old with stage 4 cancer.
Like, it's pretty bad.
Reported without medication or ability to contact doctors.
It's a 4-year-old.
Lead their viewers.
One of them is a 4-year-old with stage 4 cancer, deported without medication or ability to contact doctors.
That's unfortunate.
Headline. Okay, 3 U.S. citizens, ages 4, 7, and 2, were not deported. Their mothers, who are legally in this country, were deported. The children went with their mothers. If those children are U.S. citizens, they can come back into the United States if there's their father or someone here who wants to assume them. You guys make it sound like ICE agents kicked down the door and grabbed the 2-year-old and threw him on an airplane.
That's true. That's true. What is the alternative? I feel like you can't give illegal immigrants any room to move around, because I feel like as soon as you say something like, oh yeah, if your child has some chronic illness, then we'll help you, I feel like the illegal immigrants will start like capitalizing on that. You know what I mean? That's what I think.
Misleading. Yeah. That's just not true.
That's what I do if I were them.
Would make you think Trump is going after sick kids when it's really just following the wishes of their parents. But in my opinion, desperation like this from the left is actually a good sign. As why would they waste their time crying about Trump's blue suit and a sea of several blue suits if they actually had legitimate criticisms of him? So at least the dumber they become, the
yeah, I feel like
easier
that's
it
kind of
is to red
stupid.
pill normal people that are finally
Because blue's still a
realizing their
dark color
lives.
for a funeral,
And if you
bro.
appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality.
Tesla protesters got scammed. Chat, I was thinking about this. I was like, dude, what if I make a charity and they just have people donate? Because there was I wasn't thinking about actually doing it. It was a hypothesis, okay? Because I remember ages ago when BLM was still a thing, there was the Australian guy that lived in Australia, right? And he made a BLM charity and he got like a couple 100,000, and he didn't even donate it. He was like, yeah, it's mine now.
Extinction Rebellion.
I was like, that's kind of crazy.
Activism of interrupting golf matches and whatever the heck.
What the
this is? Has strangely set their eyes on the electric car company Tesla. Now this group also tagged inside the Trump Tower, painting U.S.
I'm so confused. How does this help your cause? I feel like this just gets you in jail.
Say over Trump's 45th presidency sign.
I feel like if a lot of them actually didn't want Trump to win, cause didn't like independent parties get a lot of votes last year? If they actually didn't want Trump to win, then they would have voted for the Democrats. But instead they voted third party. Parties that aren't even going to win anyway.
As their statement actually equally blames both political parties for climate catastrophe. But maybe they didn't get the memo, as their organization isn't even about the climate. And we'll get more into that in a moment. I just have a hard time labeling these guys useful idiots. Because
Wait, I'm so confused though, because these people are climate change activists, but they're damaging Tesla? When Tesla's like, kind of like one of the next step forward, which is electrical cars?
Activism
I'm so
isn't
confused,
about
man.
accomplishing anything other than being.
I don't know. I feel like in the end, all this does is damage their movement, because it doesn't look good. I feel like whenever you're leading a movement, I feel like optics is what matters the most. How the public perceives you. And if you're constantly vandalizing stuff, then people are less likely to look up to you, vouch to you, or join you, you know what I mean?
Arrested,
That's what I think.
you're just an idiot. As either they're attacking electric vehicles to save the environment, or they believe
That's
in
true.
EVs, just not Tesla, because they think it's fascist, but do nothing about Rivian.
That's what I mean, bro. It's like being... What they're doing is equivalent to them attacking solar panels. Solar panel companies. It's renewable energy, but you're damaging it because you don't like the person who owns it, even though that company works for what you want. It makes no sense.
Volkswagen that was actually founded by Hitler's party. So hopefully while they're in jail, they'll figure it all out, and maybe want to lay low for a bit. That's why it's great we have the sponsor for today's video, including my parents told me Extinction Rebellion would go from
What?
building whatever this is to block the street.
This is in the UK, no? What? What are they trying to build?
They're joining the other climate activists.
Dude, this is what I don't like about young people, bro. As soon as consequences happen, they're like, you don't have to do it.
Activists in protesting Tesla.
Un comité de protection face aux désastres climatiques pour protéger la population canadienne des dangers.
Yeah, like... You're talking about climate disaster while damaging the companies that help curb that disaster. That doesn't make any sense, bro.
Well, back in 2019,
Like, it just doesn't make any
they
sense.
admitted their organization
It makes
isn't
no
about the
sense to me.
climate. They know they can't fix the weather and believe food will stop growing around the world, as this is a symptom of a toxic system. Giving this whole block of long-winded text about the delusions of whiteness.
What? Are they saying white supremacy, the patriarchy, Eurocentrism? Dude, these people are actually delusional. It's like, dude. Racism causes climate change. Oh my days. Heteronormativity. What the fuck does that mean? Class hierarchy. Whatever.
The patriarchy and how heterosexuality is normal, stating they must dispel those
I don't understand how any of those affects climate change at all.
delusions. Imagine
That makes
everybody
no
is telling
sense,
you
dude. I think these people have genuinely lost the plot. The fact that there's a movement around this is crazy to me.
the world is getting warmer, and it may very well be. But then also imagine someone said, the only way to avoid climate catastrophe is to stop believing that straight people are normal. I don't care how you feel about that subject.
Yeah, it makes no
but you
sense,
gotta
bro.
admit that these are two separate subjects. Or maybe this is like when an email scammer tells you they're a Nigerian.
I feel like
prince.
heteronormativity
It's not
isn't even
because
that
they don't
bad,
have a
bro.
better
What is Eurocentrism? Hold on. The delusions of Eurocentrism include the notions that Europeans... I feel like that isn't even a thing, bro. No? And I feel like white supremacy is like down a lot. And I don't understand about like patriarchy. Like, I'm so confused. Like what? Like, centers... The delusion of patriarchy centers the male experience and excludes / hinders female assigned people from public life. What? I feel like this doesn't... I feel like this doesn't exist in Western countries. Like, this part here, like, hinders female people from public life, reducing them to... Like, this part. I feel like this part doesn't exist in Western countries. I feel like a lot of that stuff happens in, like, low income countries, no? Am I crazy? I don't know. I feel like this is all pretty stupid. Because I feel like white supremacy hardly exists in a lot of the Western countries nowadays. It used to exist. It still does, but like I feel like it would be at its weakest at the moment. Patriarchy is whatever. I feel like patriarchy is kind of like low-key. I feel like it's kind of natural, because even though, or maybe over time it might like diminish, but I feel like it's just one of those things that's like, because there's nothing that stops women from doing it. You know what I mean? From achieving what men can achieve in the at least in the Western world. That's what I feel like. Because a lot of the inequality is gone. At least in terms of, like, law. Eurocentrism, I've never even heard of this in my life. This one I've never heard in my life. I mean, it's like, it's fair, bro. Like, you know. It is normal. It is normal. Okay? Being heterosexual is normal, bro. The delusions of class hierarchy, I mean, that thing doesn't even exist. Like, I've never even heard of anyone saying that, bro.
About the delusions of whiteness,
that makes no sense
the
to me.
patriarchy, and how robots. It's like this.
I just threw a pie into the face of a Tesla robot.
Why did no one stop him? I feel like he should be in prison,
Because
no?
these ridiculous, shiny gimmicks will not distract from the fact that Tesla is destroying our livelihoods. All of this agitation and lust for power we will encounter with a peaceful democratic revolution.
He said, he just said peaceful democratic revolution while destroying property.
Amazes me how the left.
This guy's crazy, dude.
Vandalism and assault can be part of their.
How's it? Wait, how's it democratic? You're not voting for anything. You're damaging property. That's like low-key terrorism,
how
no?
Democracy decided to put Trump in office, who then appointed Elon into his cabinet as promised in his campaign. And I say assault because these Tesla Optimus bots are getting more lifelike by the day.
Oh
And
my
with this
days.
large assembly line building them.
That's
barring
crazy.
Any resource shortages, we'll have thousands by year end. And asking Elon's AI, yet the Tesla vandals should be scared for the future. Their one-word answer is yes. Now, I'm not necessarily saying...
Bro, I feel like Grok 3 is just a meme though, bro. Not gonna lie. I feel like Grok 3 is just a meme. There's no way Grok 3 is like...
in for iRobot
not
type attacks
griefing.
in the future.
Half the
But
time.
Combine ChatGPT saying stop being nice to AI and the...
Dude, true. Dude, I always do this chat. I always do this. I say, please and thank you to the robot, bro. Just in case the robots take over. I always do it. I say, thank you for giving me the information. And I always say, please, bro. You wanna take as many chances as you can for the AI to love you. Else, you will be dead when Skynet takes over chat.
GPT saying stop being nice to AI and the other attacks on Tesla robots.
Of Nazi robots and swastikas. What the rest of
Swastikas.
us need.
That's so crazy, bro.
The government is failing to protect our democracy.
Dude, these people are like 90 years old. I feel like the woman should be in a nursing home, no? Dude, she can't even hold her head up. Like, straight. I don't know. Dude, Loki is kind of weird for corporate, like for a group called Just Stop Oil to be attacking an organization that doesn't even use it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they were attacking like Volkswagen or something like that.
The fossil fuel.
But it's kind of weird.
Now she's gonna ramble on for a long time, as apparently these two are in their 70s and 60s, both
What?
retired.
She's 74? She does not look
These two are in
74.
their 70s and 60s, both retired, proudly getting arrested on behalf of Just Stop Oil. And how interesting is it that this is the third climate change group that simultaneously turned on Tesla the moment Elon got political, where somehow Stop Oil became about so-called fascism, using these old people arrests as advertisement, once again for their crowd fascism, using...
Caught this morning with extremely harsh conditions, including curfew and attack. Latex?
these
What's
old
latex,
people
bro?
arrests as advertisement,
Wait, why was she given a harsher punishment than the dude, though, bro?
fascism, using these...
Perhaps it is because of her history, no?
old people arrests as advertisement.
I feel like he should have gotten the
once
same
again
punishment
for
as
their
her.
crowdfunding website, where they actually raise the...
Dude, I would totally do this and just take all the money, chat. I'm gonna be completely honest. I would totally do this. If it is able to take advantage of a stupid movement like this, I will totally just keep the money myself.
equivalency
I'm gonna be completely honest.
$2,000. As 8 months ago, I called them out for the same exact tactic of sending some idiot out in the street.
Dude, it's
to
so
get a
stupid. Like, every time these people do it, they always get bad publicity, and then they do it again and again and again. It's so weird, bro. Like, I actually don't understand.
Arrested on camera, then crowdfunding for their defense. Where apparently there's been over 1,000 arrests, with their people facing
1,000
for their defense. Where apparently there's been
during these 15 days there were over 1,000. Good, bro.
over 1,000
To only 2 people?
arrests, with their people facing
I feel like there are easier ways to end oil and gas usage than being a public nuisance.
decades of
I don't know.
imprisonment.
Bro, you know what? Your chat, I am not surprised this guy is in here, dude. And this guy. I'm not surprised that these... They have a look, man. They have a look. I feel like some of them have a look. This guy, I'm not surprised. But look at his haircut. Disgusting. Look at this guy. Gross. That mustache is clearly... And this guy too. These two guys, this mustache is clearly trying to cover up disgusting, slim builds that have zero muscles to them. This guy, I'm a little bit... Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Long hair, a little bit of a beard. The hair's a bit unkempt and has looks like it has blonde tips. Yeah,
People
I can
facing
see it.
decades of
This woman, I can definitely see doing that thing. She has them lifeless eyes.
imprisonment and after
Public nuisance starter kit.
accomplishing nothing.
We are hanging up the HIVs. I mean, HIVs. We're hanging up the HIVs. 3 years ago, we appeared in a blaze of orange at the end of it. Huh?
They're finally
What?
calling it quits. As eventually you're gonna run out of idiots willing to go to prison to...
Dude, I would not be surprised if Just Stop Oil ended up being like one person who was just stealing all the money. And I would respect him. I'd be like, you know what? If you're taking money from dumb people, dude, I'll allow it.
But luckily for the left,
I'll
they're
allow it, bro.
already pivoting from fighting climate change to fighting oligarchy. As in America, AOC's
Dude,
platform
AOC is so
used to
hot,
be
dude.
about green initiatives and electric
I agree with
vehicles.
everything she says. But I'm not listening to her, though. I know what she's saying. Does she have a husband? Oh my god. She's so passionate, chat.
A resilient Amtrak, climate change.
God damn. Dude, I wish I went on a date with her, chat. I'm gonna be...
Because we have an inspiration.
Ooh, dude, I'm sipping.
She's joining Bernie Sanders on a
I don't...
nationwide tour.
I didn't know what she just
fight
said.
the
I just
oligarchy,
ignored what she just said.
adopting
I'm sorry.
strange new way
I'm
of
sorry.
speaking.
Oh my god.
But aside from all the
Chat, I would love to play League of Legends with her.
so-called supporters being bussed in,
US VIP bus.
AOC right here, we got the bus
What?
and people
Why are there little kids on the bus?
they apparently flew in on a private plane, completely forgetting about climate change. As the term limousine liberal
I feel like the private jet thing is like, I don't know, I feel like it's overhyped for politicians. Because it kind of makes sense, bro. Because I feel like in America, I feel like politicians are at risk of being attacked. At this moment, that's what America looks like, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's what America looks like. It looks like, dude, if I was a politician in America, I would not be comfortable going in a public location. I'd be a little bit scared.
would be insulting to how rich they've become. But hypocrisy is basically the Democrats'
I don't know,
brand.
chat. I feel like for that part, I feel like that part's a pass.
As one day this senator is crying about pollution on Earth Day, completely forgetting he just came back from a useless flight to El Salvador. Now, it's one
What?
thing for corrupt politicians to virtue signal while
I feel like on this
crying
part,
about
wait, hold on.
pollution on Earth Day, completely forgetting he just came back from a useless flight to El Salvador. Now, it's
I don't know about that one though.
one thing for corrupt
know about that one.
politicians to virtue signal while
You can say that one's bad, but again, like, it kind of makes sense, bro. 'Cause the guy's like, bro, like, the political landscape in America, it looks like, it sounds like you'd actually get attacked if you're a politician, bro. That's what it sounds
but
like.
it's next level stupidity to
By
be
both
completely
sides, bro.
aware of their actions and still volunteer to be their foot soldiers.
Like, they're crazy. They're actually crazy.
They understood the true extent of their property.
What's the
Be
science?
their foot soldiers.
I couldn't help but
America cowbell?
Aware of their
What's the
actions
sign, though?
and still
The flag.
volunteer to be their foot soldiers.
I couldn't help but want.
In the name of humanity, we refuse to accept a fascist... What's that word? Anniversary?
If they understood the true extent of their
America.
property destruction. This is the Tesla protest
What?
in New
What's going on?
You have fun though?
I did.
He's sitting on her?
Yeah. Last time I was at a protest, it didn't
Oh my
turn out
god,
too well.
she's...
What happened?
I got arrested.
She has a big forehead.
There was a
You can
Trump
tell.
rally near my school. I was counter-protesting with my friends, and we got arrested.
Okay, cool. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, sure, totally.
I can't imagine supporting a group where getting arrested was expected.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice. I am.
Dude, I would not be surprised if the heads of this organization were just pocketing the money. Hell, I would totally do that, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I would totally pocket the money.
Willing to make.
If I was at the head of Just Stop Oil, I'd be pocketing all that change, bro. I'd be like, hell yeah, brother.
Where 2 years ago I covered when the
Bail, dude. Bail me out of middle class right now, chat. Bail me out of middle class right now.
Protesters were upset that the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. But some of
I need
them were
to be
outraged that
bailed up
Democrats
into
held
the
both
higher
presidency
class,
and
higher
Congress,
economic class.
but never actually codified into law, only to again fundraise and campaign on fighting for their rights. So when this subset of constituents discovers that
I don't know.
Democrats are just
I feel like most of the movements in America are just brain dead. I feel like there are better ways to do it than being public nuisances, bro. Especially the climate change ones. I feel like you can do so much more. I feel like protesting is fine, but I feel like as soon as you start blocking roads or damaging property, I feel like then it becomes a problem.
it doesn't
yeah?
matter because the party has already pivoted to their next move.
Because then that just doesn't help you, and that doesn't help anyone.
Just like they got the votes for the Inflation Reduction Act that was really the Green New Deal, and now green environmentalist organizations are turning into Tesla protests. Not because they stopped making climate-friendly vehicles, but because Elon started investigating government spending. You
Interesting.
think the activists...
I feel like Doge is the Doge even bad? Department of Government Efficiency? I don't think it's that bad, is it? I feel like it's actually a pretty decent idea. Having a unique part of the government that tracks where all the government money is being spent and making sure. But the problem is that like who decides whether that funding is good or bad? You know what I mean? I feel like that's the part, because I feel like the head of the Department of Government Efficiency, they're the ones who determine whether or not that money is worthwhile spending. But then who? Who gets to go into that position? Who gets to decide whether that money's good or not? You
would
know
be
what I mean?
smart enough to realize this isn't what they signed up for, but just like the Nigerian prince scammers...
I don't know. I feel like a lot of the countries that America like spends money on as well, like it doesn't make any sense. Like, why does America give Iran money, bro? Wait, does America give Iran money? What? Hold on. No way. $4 billion in unconditional. Hold on. The Biden administration approved an IMF allocation of SDRs. What's an IMF allocation of SDRs? We need to search, because maybe this is just a loan, but still, it's weird. Oh, it's their own. Wait, it's what? Huh? What is? What? So the American government gave $4 billion to a country that doesn't even like them. So they don't even like America. Why would America fund them? Which is trying to establish... What the f... I'm so confused. This makes no sense. Global dictatorship and further its own interest. When America is like a democracy with freedom of speech. Whatever. That makes no sense. Wait, what about China? I feel like America could have just saved $4 billion right there. Why would you fund people that hate you, bro? I'm so confused. Reduce significantly. I don't know. I feel like funding China is pretty weird, bro. But then again, it's like, it's only $12 million. And it kind of depends. I feel like it would be fine. Oh, dude, I actually don't know. Because the problem is that you're still giving money to your enemy, bro. Dude. I feel like I would do the thing that Australia does. Where you don't give them money, but you, like, send them people, you know what I mean? So if something catastrophic happens in that country, you're like, yo, you know, I know we've had a difficult relationship and stuff, but here's like 50 firefighters. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty sure Australia did that to Japan a while ago. I feel like that would be a lot better than just shoving money. Because you don't know how the enemy is going to use that money, bro. What about Russia? Does US give financial aid to Russia? No way they do. To support economic reform? Bro. Nay. Oh, that was ages ago, though. I'm guessing this was after the USSR's collapse. That's so weird, though. Wait. What about the Iran one? Like, how long ago? That said Biden, no? Yeah, in 2021. What? Why would you give... This part, I kind of understand, because you kind of want to be on good terms with the new government. Which obviously has soured, but, like, whatever. This part I don't really get. Because this is recent. I feel like this part right here, like, this is pretty useless. I wouldn't be giving money to Iran, bro. Again, like, if they get hit by an earthquake, I wouldn't give them money. I'd send over, like, people to help.